Hey everyone, this is Jade Channel Chul. Welcome back to our New Zealand politics series. We've already covered Labour, we've already covered National, and today, we're talking about one of the most debated parties in New Zealand politics. ACT New Zealand. Some people say, ACT protects freedom. Others say, ACT is too extreme. So which one is true? Today, I'll break down ACT party policies, strengths, weaknesses, and what they could actually mean for your everyday life. Let's get into it. So what kind of party is ACT? Let's keep this simple. ACT is generally known for smaller government, lower taxes, more personal responsibility, more individual freedom. Their core belief is, when government gets bigger, personal freedom gets smaller. That idea shapes almost everything they do. So ACT usually supports lower taxes, less regulation, reduced government spending, more personal choice. In short, they trust individuals and markets more than large government systems. First, why does ACT want lower taxes? This is probably the biggest thing people associate with ACT. Think about it. If more money stayed in your bank account every payday, most people would like that. ACT's argument is simple. People should keep more of the money they earn. That's why they often push for lower taxes, simpler tax systems, reduced government spending. But here's the big question. If taxes go down, who pays for public services? That's where the debate begins. Second, why smaller government? ACT believes government has become too large. Their argument? Big government can mean more bureaucracy, more waste, more rules, less freedom. So they often argue, government should focus only on essential things. That usually means fewer regulations, less public spending, streamlined government agencies. Third, housing policy. Housing is one of New Zealand's biggest problems. ACT solution? Increase supply. How? Reduce regulations. Make development easier. Build more homes. The logic is, more houses, less pressure on prices. Simple in theory, complicated in practice. Fourth, law and order. A lot of people think ACT only talks about economics. Not true. They're also strong on law and order, usually supporting tougher crime policies, more police resources, stronger consequences for offenders. Their message? Without safety, freedom doesn't work. What supporters like about ACT? Let's look at the positives first. Lower tax burden. Many voters like the idea of keeping more income, less government taking their money, less regulation, especially for small businesses, entrepreneurs, investors. Less red tape can feel attractive. More personal freedom. ACT supporters often say, government should interfere less in people's lives. Criticisms of ACT. Now the other side. Concerns about welfare cuts. Smaller government often means less spending, which raises concerns about welfare support, public services, social safety nets, inequality concerns. Critics argue, not everyone starts from the same position. More competition can sometimes create bigger wealth gaps, more pressure on vulnerable groups. Too market-focused? Some critics worry that relying too much on markets could affect healthcare, education, social services. What could this mean for your life? Possible benefits? Lower taxes, more choice, easier business environment. Possible downsides? Less welfare support, more competition, greater personal responsibility. Final thoughts. So how do we describe ACT in one sentence? A party that wants more freedom, but also expects more responsibility from individuals. And maybe the biggest question is, would you prefer more freedom? Or a stronger safety net? That debate is really what ACT politics is about. Next episode, Green Party of Aotearoa New Zealand explain. Are they environmental heroes? Or do their policies create economic challenges? We'll break it down simply. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This was Jade Channel Chul. Thanks for watching.